bars tonight, charged in the death of a young woman whose body was found on the 4th of July.
This is a case we've been following ever since. We told you back in June that 17-year-old Lesley Pantaleon had first been reported missing.
Once the victim's body was found, it led police on a homicide investigation and to this week's arrest. WSFA 12 News anchor John O'Connor is in the studio with more. John?
Yeah, Val, court documents have shed some light on what happened the night that Lesley Pantaleon was last seen, back on June the 24th. Court documents show that on the morning of her disappearance, Pantaleon had been attacked and robbed on Selma Road, and that she was beaten with a metal pole and stabbed with a knife. Her cell phone and her car were also stolen during that assault. Pantaleon's body was found 10 days later in Katoma Creek. That's less than a half mile from where that attack happened. The case originally classified as a death investigation, but police say new evidence prompted a homicide investigation. And now police are confirming that 16-year-olds Tanaya Merriweather, Aaron Taylor, and Taishia Wisenant have been charged with capital murder in connection with Pantaleon's death. Because they're being charged as adults, we requested their mugshots, but the sheriff office says they're not going to be releasing those because the young women are under the age of 18. Police confirming that these three young women were arrested on Monday, booked into jail last night. Val, this is the 37th homicide of 2020 here in Montgomery. That's close to the total from all of last year, and we still have months to go before year's end.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Super2. Okay, baby, for part 2. I just knew what I'm do for this Friday, month, y'all. Okay, I'll probably do my own stuff. I'm gonna murder video for y'all for this Friday morning. Okay, we're gonna talk about the death for the 17-year-old girl who got killed back in 2020. So her name was Lesley Luna Pantaleon. So it's just a girl, I said, okay, she got killed, she got killed in Montgomery, a time ago, to where I think 3 girls had stabbed her to death and how she got beaten to death by 3 girls and how she got to a fight and how things went bad and how she got killed. The video talk about, I guess, her life and her death, so here, man. Okay, Lesley Luna Pantaleon is a 17-year-old girl that had, got killed in Montgomery. How how I guess the body was found at the creek down in Montgomery. How she was was beaten to death and how that she was murdered. And I read somewhere in the past to where that she attended I think JDF High School down in Montgomery. How she attended JDF High School and how how they, I think she was a good girl, how that her parents, I think, love her as a good girl, how she got a lot of friends and stuff, and but I feel like that her life got cut short, man, when she was probably around age of after 17 years old, how she was murdered in Montgomery, man. But okay, her death became unraveled that day to where I think that her parents tried to report missing back around June 24th, back in 2020, to where they to I think her parents trying to trying to tell the whole MPD that that her daughter was missing and how she was missing probably for some days and stuff, and how she was how that she returned home. And but I think that yeah, it said that her death was kind of like overruled homicide to where I think that the time I think Lesley had went missing, and how they said that that the I think a death a kind of a fight involving 3 girls, and how the girls that was Tanaya Merriweather, Aaron Taylor, and Tanisha Winston had knew the victim to where they had I say kind of knew the victim to where to where the Lesley had went disappeared for a couple more days, and how she wasn't found or sent back to her to a family, man. But okay, the report says that that Lesley was attacked by 3 girls and how that, they attacked her with a metal pole and how that she was stabbed to death. I seen her with a knife and how they had took a phone and I saw a car too but I feel like that the death is kind of like unraveled to where I think her death was about over. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I did feel about that like a month ago to where the death was about over argument with about a couple girls and so I guess the death of Lesley became brutal to where that she was stabbed to death and beaten with a pole and how that I think she but I think she suffered some injuries. I guess her face, her body, man, got stabbed up, and how she got still some wounds, basically to her stomach, and how her back was, got a little, about little cut wounds, with a knife, and how she got stabbed up to death. And so they had put her body in the creek, man, onto her. Okay, they said that they had like basically trying to like, take a car and how they trying to like put her body in the creek. I said off of the creek or somewhere off of somewhere in Montgomery or to where I guess the body was found in the creek. So I guess her body was dropped in the water and so they had like trying like I don't know, I feel like her death was kind of like brutal to where they trying to stab her to death and they trying like they took a car and they and they had burned her car. I don't know, man, what happened after that. So they had like do stuff to her, man. But so so I guess her body was off of Old Summer Road. So I think that she was killed back around June 4th between 3 and around 6:45 a.m. in the morning. And I think she was like attacked by then. So I feel like that I think the people, I think her family felt kind of like I say more concerned about her death and how. But I feel like her family felt kind of like more sad about her death, man. Until her death became brutal, man, vicious and cold blooded, man. But I say, yeah, I don't know what the fight was about. I don't know, man. But yeah, I believe the fight is kind of over, over a girl or either a boy. I don't know, man. But I thought the fight can be over anything. But and so I think Lesley had, got killed, man. How she lost her life, man. How she, got killed when she was 17 years old, and to where her family kind of felt like that her death was more vicious right there, man. But I think but I don't understand, like, why would 3 girls would try to take one female for? I don't know why, man. I guess 3 girls had knew the victim to where they trying to attack her and rob her, man. So but I feel like that her murder is kind of over robbery to where she I don't know, I think to where that to where 3 girls trying to like basically trying to get her killed, man. But and so I had read somewhere back 2 months ago, I was in the video before, but yeah, they had said that 3 girls had trying to drop a body off in the creek. They went to McDonald's. It got some meat after the murder happened. So I think that why would 3 girls basically trying to go to McDonald's after they trying to murder this girl? I don't know why, man, but I feel like things might not add up to where the story might add up to where they trying to hide the body, man. But so I feel like Lesley had got killed, man, over some I don't know some some BS, man. But so I feel like that the girl her dad age of 17 years old and how she's I think she's I think Latina or I think she's Mexican. I don't know. I think she probably like yeah, I believe she probably I guess Latina girl. I guess she probably Hispanic, but I don't know. So I guess she's a girl. I say got murdered by 3 girls, man. Over some pet argument, man. They turned bad, but so I don't know if Montgomery do got some unsolved murders and how the murders could be over. I guess young people who get killed by young people get killed nowadays by their friends, be their homeboys or their homegirls, but and so I feel like after her death is kind of a death that involving 3 girls, basically trying to take her out, man. They basically trying to kill her by stabbing her and beating her to death, man. But so I feel like her, But I feel like her death was kind of like more homicidal, death, to where her death was kind of with foul play involved, to where her death was more evil. Yeah, they had arrested girls. So they charged the girls with murder until they charged them with murder. How they not, coming home no more, man. So they had charged, all of them. Basically, I said with murder of the girl. How the girl, it's like an ambush, the murder, man, and cold blooded, man. But man, I feel like that. I just can hard to see, a family, going through going through a loved one lost and being killed. So I feel like the family had lost a family, a girl that got murdered, man, out here in Montgomery, man. But and so I said I put to the young girl Lesley Luna Pantaleon. So make sure I like, comment, and subscribe to Peace. I'm out here. Take care. Peace.